my box.
It's
I need
recycle.
it.
I'm taking it out to the trash.
Why are you taking my box? I need it to put my items in.
Don't need it anyway. It's trash.
Okay, but my items that came in there, sometimes I keep my box to put other stuff in it. Can you just give me my box?
Use this stuff. It's not serving you any
It's
good.
nothing in there. I already
You're
took
just
out my items out.
emotionally attached to this. That's all.
Let me be emotional attached.
No,
I
I'm thinking
store
it's
stuff, and where you go with my box? I
It's
use
trash.
that. For real, I need the box.
No,
Give me
you
this
don't.
box.
It's recycled stuff.
I need it. You don't even need this stuff. My gosh. Like, come on, recycle box.
You
But I
don't
can
need
still
this
store.
stuff. Are you kidding me?
Yes,
Listen
I
to
can
what
put
you're
other
saying.
stuff in there that I may need and take
You
it out.
are emotionally attached to this. You
What do you
haven't
mean?
used any of this stuff for 5 years.
Okay, let me be emotional attached, because I'm going to find something to use it for.
You're a hoarder.
Order nothing, girl. Give me my box, because it doesn't make sense. You don't need to take my box. It's my box. God.
You know what? Fine. Take the damn box.
Dang, it's my box. All I can do is tape it up and put other items in my box. You always touching stuff and don't ask.
Just give her the damn box.
Greetings, 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 everyone. Welcome to the Garage Show. You know what time it is, because what happens in the garage stays in the garage. Greetings, family and friends. The topic for today is recycling. Yes, recycling. You might be thinking about you back. I already recycle. I take my recycling out every recycle day. I'm not talking about that. Today, we're talking about recycling the recycled. Yes, recycling the recycled. So, this topic has been running around in my head for quite a few weeks now, and I just kept hearing recycling the recycled. And I just want to encourage you today with this message. Don't know who you are, don't know what you may be going through, but I hope this helps, because it helped me. Oftentimes, what is recycled? Those are those things, those items that they no longer serve us any use, any good. We can't do anything with them. There's no particular purpose. We've outgrown them. And we need to either, one, throw them away or recycle them. But some things are not made for recycling again and again and again, right? So I just want to question you, how many of you are recycling the recycled? So I'm just going to make it short and brief. What about those people in your life that are no longer serving you any good? They're not supporting your best and highest good. Not that you don't love them, because we're supposed to love everybody. But they're no longer serving your best and highest good. As a matter of fact, they may be distracting you, one. They may be impeding your progress, two. Or they might just be opposed to what you're doing. And you've determined that somewhere in here, and in here, you know that there's no more use for that person. Not that we throw people away like garbage. I'm not saying that, or trash. No, I'm not saying that at all. But we have to determine how close in the circle we're going to continue to allow something that has been recycled. Are we going to keep recycling those types of behaviors, those type of patterns, those type of relationships? Are we going to continue to recycle the recycled? Right? You've already come to the terms of this not doing you any good. But we put it out. We say we're putting an end to it. And just like you saw in that clip, we run back out, we get the recycle that we put out, and we bring it back in. Because surely there's one more thing we can get out of it. I'm surely just one more go around with it, one more try. It's going to work this time. It's going to serve a purpose this time. But how many times have you told yourself that? And you've tried this again and again and again. This is not the first time you put that thing in the recycle bin of your life. And how many times have you gone back out and dug in the trash to get it? Is it bad habits? Is it stinking thinking? Recycling the recycled. Recyclables. Everything isn't meant to be recycled. So I just want to make this short and sweet today, and I want to encourage you. What are you trying to recycle? And it's already gone. It's less. Go. There's no more use out of it. It might even be clothes. Some of you ladies and men, you have clothes in your closet that you know you're not going to wear. But you keep holding on to them. Hoarders. Some of us are natural hoarders. Some of us are relationship hoarders. Yeah? Think about your closet. What's in your closet, ladies? You know those things you're never going to wear. You haven't worn them in the last 5 years. Get rid of them. Give them to somebody that really will use them. Because it's not going to be you, baby. So take them down to the Salvation Army, the Goodwill. Get them out their flow shoes. You haven't worn them in the last 10 years. Get rid of them. Make space for new things in your life. Two things cannot occupy the same space. Ladies, men, you know this relationship isn't working, but you keep holding on because of the law of familiarity. It feels most comfortable. I know this. I've been with this for 8, 9, 10, 15 years, some of you 20 years. And you know it's not going to change because it hasn't changed since the first day. But you keep telling yourself somewhere in your mind, someday, somehow it'll all change. You're recycling something that is not meant to be recycled. Get rid of it. You said you want a healthy, whole relationship. You can't have something in this same space. I cannot put anything else next to my hand until I get this out of the way. Bam. Now something else can occupy that space. So some of you are recycling again what is not meant to be recycled. Make room for what you really want in your life. Write a list. As they say, we're making a list. We're checking it twice. We're going to find out who's naughty or nice. Make a list. What is it that you want in life? What is your ultimate dream? If money wasn't a factor, if time wasn't a factor, what is it that you would have in your life? What would you be doing? Write it down. Make a list. Check it twice. Now, find out what is occupying that space, or what is sucking up your time, what is sucking up your energy, what is sucking up your love, what is sucking up your resources, what is sucking up all your emotional strength, your capacity is draining it. What is that thing? Name it, identify it. Name it, identify it. And then look at it. So I want you to put a list. All the things that you want to do. And then next to those things you're going to write, is this working? Am I achieving that? No, what's stopping it? What's blocking it? Write it on the other side. And then I want you to go back down to that list, check it twice, and then figure out ways, how can you change it? Do you need to eliminate something? Do you need to eliminate the places that you go? Do you need to eliminate some of the people that you associate with? What is it? You are recycling the recyclables that are not meant to be recycled in your life because it is no longer of use to you. So, I promise to make this short and sweet. This is just to jar you and to shake you and wake you up and to hopefully propel you to getting on about your purpose, to heading towards your destiny, and to getting that motivation, that momentum. And also, I hope this has helped you just jar you to think about, what is it? What is it in your life? I can't answer that for you, but I know what it's been in my life. Sometimes you have to change your people, places, and things. And I'm not talking about just because we know that that's for folks that have an addiction. And that's what they say at AA and NA meetings. But that is not necessarily just for addicts. Some of us are addicted to our relationships. Some of us are addicted to pain. Some of us are just addicted to the victim mentality. Some of us are addicted to so many different things. You name it. You know what that thing is in your life. I can't name it for you. But today is a new day. This time I want to encourage you, take all of those things that you wrote down, and I want you to do an exercise, right? This is the exercise. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds stupid. Those things that are taking up space in your life, space in your mind, space in your heart, space in your business, space in your home, space in your family, space in your desire, space in your dreams that is not positively serving, write it down. Yes, write it down. And when you put out the trash for the recycles, I want you to put that thing in the trash. There's something powerful about when you you give an action to it. So I want to put an action to it. And you're going to put this thing in the trash. I want you to write it. Do the work. I assure you it works. Do the right work. Write it down and put it out in the trash. And I want you to physically imagine in your mind's eye as you're putting the trash, when the man comes to take the trash, that he's taking all of that away. And then you need to make sure that you are in alignment with that in life. So if you, hey, you have to show love. You don't necessarily just, hey, when people call, you know they're drainers, they're energy vampires. I mean, hey, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Let me say you're acting funny. So what? So what? You excuse my French, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So you might as well go on and do what's best for you. Right? Forget the naysayers. They don't make or break you. So when those people, energy vampires, ring your phone, the people that come with the gossip and all that talk that just sucks up your time, your energy. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, doing good. How are you? Great talking with you. Look, hey, I got to run. I'm working on a project. But you bet I don't have a project. Yes, you do. You're your project. You are your own project. So, I hope this message has jarred you. I try to keep it short and sweet. This is your girl. You know what time it is. Coming to you live and raw from the garage today. You know what time it is. Because what happens in the garage stays in the garage. Peace and love. Mwah.